procreations, and all these are relatively easy needs, but most of the people are busy with the needs of the mind. And the needs of the mind are infinite. There is no end to it. So the only time you can understand all these things, once we understand, then we can think of the need of the Atma. The thing is that whatever needs at the body or the mind level are required, they're all finite. They're all about material objects. So everything in material world is all defined in time and space. Is multiplication of time and space. That all that creates the matter, that all creates your needs, that creates your desires, that creates your running after the objects, that creates the temporary pleasures, that creates the anxieties of not having it, that creates the stress of not having it, the fights, the greed, winning the empires, winning this country. That at any level is the multiplication of time and space. But God is beyond time and space. God has nothing to do with time and space. And yet, He is there every single moment, every single square inch of the earth, every single moment in your life. So when people say that, oh, I don't have time to meditate, I don't have place, where am I going to meditate? They don't understand how to meditate. So the question is not whether should you meditate or not. The question is, how should you meditate? God does not require any time, does not require any space. It's like in a room. Say there are 50 chairs and another 500 chairs comes in. The basement of Pakulba is full. Cannot have any more chairs. So there is no more acceptance because there is a limit. Time and space, there is a limit. But if somebody says the basement is too dark, fill up with something, bring a light, bring a lamp, the whole basement gets flooded with light. Light had no problem filling the basement, even with all the material objects. That's what God is about. God is formless. God is spiritual. God has no boundaries. God has no limits. Time and space were created by Him. This is where the buck stops. This is where the materialism stops. So the meditation does not require time, does not require space. It's an attitude. It's bhavana. It's whatever you do, you can incorporate God into every single act that you do, every single job that you perform, every single duty that you perform in life. God can be part of it. It's the meditative attitude that's important. That can be 24/7. Just like we said about Rajneesh met those people building the temples. One guy says, I'm breaking the stones. What do you think? I'm just making a living. Another guy says, oh, I'm doing this for my family. Third guy says, I'm building a temple. Same job done by 3 different people, but different attitude. So attitude, the bhav, has to infiltrate through every single thing that you do. So the main question is not whether do you have time or space to meditate. You have to know how to meditate. That will come in the next lecture. So much for today.
Today was a good one.